Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Noshoes, and we're back with another one. And today we're going to be reacting to Comfort Eagle from Cake. This is suggested by a good friend of mine, Raquel. I was showing her some of the work I've been doing on my EP, Dabda, which will be coming out sometime in February, so get ready. And she said, this is actually what it reminded her of. I am a fan of Cake. I've heard very little of what they have, especially not this. So without any further ado, let's see what it is, and maybe y'all can get a little bit of a sneak peek at the kind of flavor I've been cooking. This is Comfort Eagle. Let's see what Kate got to say. Let's get it.
We are building a religion. We are building it bigger. We are widening the corridors and adding more lanes. We are building a religion, a limited edition. We are now accepting callers for these pendant keychains. You resist it.
Interesting. Nice vibe. Definitely different flavor on the instrumental from what I'm going for, but nice feel on that guitar rhythm. By the way, I'm a little bit under the weather. My ears aren't working perfectly. My nose ain't working that well. My mouth is trying to keep up, but we gonna get through this together. Regardless, great start. Love the vocal delivery. The mix on it's beautiful. Kind of got like I'm trying to think. There's a song in particular that has this exact flavor on it. First thing that came to mind was Beastie Boys. Then I started thinking back to myself on his track Loser. Um Maybe Beck is really where I'm getting that from. If you guys got any similar thoughts, let me know in the comments. But let's keep it rolling.
Doors and adding more lanes. We are building a religion, a limited edition. We are now accepting callers for these pendant keychains. To resist it is useless. It is useless to resist it. His cigarette is burning, but he never seems to ash. He is grooming his poodle. He is
Cool. So the mix is switching up on us a little bit. It feels like they had some maybe automation on the volume and probably on the reverb as well. They kind of sent his voice back and it kind of gets to rain over us. We feel that dissipation. By the time it gets to us, it's like we're at the edge of the room. Now it's coming a little bit closer. It's a little bit more crisp and present than it was previously. Drums, guitar, great feel to them, and a very kind of conversational delivery, which is definitely the type of flow I've been following for the most part in this new EP.
ash. He is grooming his poodle. He is living comfort eagle. You can meet at his location, but you'd better come with cash. Now his hat is on backwards. He can show you his tattoos. He is in the music business. He is calling you dude. Now today is tomorrow, and tomorrow today.
That's beautiful. Layer it for the punch there. Let the instrumental drop out. Really give us that impact. Make that moment larger than the rest of the track. Works really well right there. We're getting a little bit of what you call like Foley sounds too. Almost sounded like we heard like the stripper clip ping out of an M1 Garand or like some type of like a metal impact during a couple points in that first little stanza. Let's see where it goes from here.
You dude. Now today is tomorrow, and tomorrow today, and yesterday is weaving in and out, and the fluffy white lines that the airplane leaves behind are drifting right in front of the waning of the moon. He is handling the money.
Bro, the strings that came in after that pause are absolutely filthy. So precise. That pluck is so clear and crisp. It's got that like slight Japanese flavor to it, like when you think of like da 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 dun 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 da. In that realm, it's close. Really, really great sound to this.
Of the waning of the moon, he is handling the money. He's serving the food. He knows about your party. He is calling you dude. Yeah, do you believe in the one big sign?
I like that repetition too, reincorporating that pause, that dude, that impact, and then pushing forward. Gives you kind of like waypoints throughout the track, like a checkpoint in a video game. kind of brings you back full circle for a second.
And the one big sign, the double wide shine on the boot heels of your prime. Doesn't matter if you're skinny, doesn't matter if you're fat. You can dress up like a sultan in your onion head hat. We are building a religion, we're making a brand. We're the only ones to turn to when your castles turn to sand. Take a bite of this apple, Mr. Corporate Events. Take a
And I like what this track is doing is the vocal delivery staying pretty constant. The style's not really switching up too much on us, but the instrumental is constantly evolving underneath it and around it. Where now we got this great background vocal, bringing up some roundness, some nice tone, giving us a little bit of a drone there. And then we also got the claps coming in, giving us a little bit more structure on top of the drums. Really, just those little elements, those little changes, they add so much flavor. But there's also a great balance being held here.
to corporate events. Take a walk to the jungle of cardboard shanties and tents. Some people drink Pepsi, some people drink Coke. The wacky morning DJ says democracy's a joke. He says, now do you believe in the one big...
And then now we get the change. So we had 2 repetitions of the dude. Then we get the track fall out. Now we get a new little bit of vocal in there. And we get that evolution, and it keeps that energy driving. Really, really well structured so far. Love the way they're doing this, man. And again, this is one of those tracks where generally I like the vocal to be above the instrumental, like completely and totally. But this one works well where that reverb really kind of sets it into the mix while also leaving it clear and present. You know, it's not at the top, it's not at the front, but it's not lost behind everything else either.
Says democracy's a joke. He says, now do you believe in the one big song? He's now accepting callers who would like to sing along. He says, do you believe in the one true edge? By fastening your safety belts and stepping towards the ledge, he is handling the money.
And we got some great delay popping out on the vocal, especially right here. It might have been present throughout, but it's certainly stronger here, where it's just a little slight echo. It's just barely after, just barely shifted. Again, those just tiny little bits of flavor. You probably never notice it if you ain't looking for it, but it's one of those small pieces that makes the song feel polished and complete. Honestly, a lot of people don't realize it, but the secret sauce to almost all tracks is the reverb and the delay.
And stepping towards the ledge, he is handling the money. He is serving the food. He is now accepting callers. He is calling me, dude. Do you believe in the one big sign, the double wide?
Yeah, that's perfect. Give us the one switch up, come back, complete it. So we got like a B, A in the overall scheme of the track, and now we're pushing into even a more energetic section. Really bring that energy up. That is wonderful.
Do you believe in the one big sign, the double wide shine on the boot heels of your prime? There's no need to ask directions if you ever lose your mind. We're behind you, and let us please remind you, we can send a car to find you if you ever lose your way. We are building a religion. We are building it bigger.
Okay.
We are building.
Really interesting choice to slow it down, give us that big swell, then pull back, pulling back so hard that we go from, you know, full time to halftime. Everything, the space is doubled between them, especially those claps. That's really where it shows. Great, great way to, again, just evolve the track, pull back on that energy, give you a little bit of a rest for a second, because the track's been pretty constant so far. Not that it's been overwhelming, but change is always nice. even if it might be a little scary, right? Let's keep it rolling.
We are building a religion, a limited edition. We are now accepting.
And whatever that, like, horn or whatever it is up in the top almost got like the snake charmer flute type of quality to it. That is just gorgeous. A little bit of brightness. It kind of with serpents. It undulates its way through the top, if you will.
We are now accepting callers for these beautiful pendant keychains.
Beautiful. Well, what else can I say, man? That was awesome. Thank you again to Raquel for the suggestion. I can see the similarities. It's certainly not the same. So you guys will still be in for a surprise when my EP drops. Dabda, I have one track left to write, and then I will be starting to record pretty much. Damn, it is December 1st. I'm just realizing that now. I'll be recording in a few weeks here, so I'm very excited to bring y'all my first long form release, 5 tracks. It'll be 5 tracks. It'll be a lot of fun. I am falling to pieces as you watch. Much love to everybody watching. Thank you for all your support, and I will see you all next time.